could keep that bud from his eye down.
Yeah, there, ladies and gents, I'm back out on another English Heritage Boat vlog, and this time I'm off to Hadleigh Castle over in Essex. This castle was built in around 1215 by some Hubert de Burgh's dad or something or other, and then it was later refortified by Edward III for the 100-Year War. It's free to enter, and it looks really impressive from the photographs I've seen of it so far, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it in the flesh. I'm not very far from it at all at the moment. Yeah, we're about 4 minutes from there at the moment. Most of the ride here was pretty damn poop because it was all on motorways. Like I say, this is a free to enter site, which means that anyone can come along and have a look at this, so do check these ones out. Always good for a day out. It's a bit chilly today. I'm definitely feeling the nip of winter biting in. I'm definitely going to have to stop wearing just a t-shirt under my all-weather bike gear because winter's definitely closing in on us. It's not too bad now when I'm facing into the sun, but on the motorway in the wind it was a bit breezy. Right, I think we're in the depths of the way there now because I think this is a private road, so we're almost there. Are they stopping? They look like they're stopping. There should be some good views from here. I don't know if there's any castle there to actually clamber around upon. Right, well, it looks like I've got to walk it. What's that all about? I've got a motorbike. I don't need to walk anywhere. But it's over that way.
Turn left towards Castle Lane.
Shut up. Right. Okay, so now we're on foot. 1 hour? Stuff that. That makes no sense. Right, turning you off. That looks like it over there. How do I get to that then? I'm looking for the castle.
Yeah, I think you go down the bottom of his lot. If you head just in that gate over that side,
Yep,
and then keep heading that way, you'll see the gate on the other side.
lovely.
And then you've got the hedge on the right hand side.
Awesome.
Obviously, we've just got to go through that hedge and then turn left. And that'll keep taking you down that way.
Fantastic.
5 minutes.
Awesome. Lovely job. Thank you. Get wandering. You can see a wall over there. And goats. There's goats here. Alright. I'm going to turn you off and come back in a minute. Okay, so Hubert de Burgh was the person who built or started building the castle in 1215, not Hubert de Burgh's dad. I think Hubert de Burgh's as old as Hubert de Burgh. But yeah, so this is quite a cool thing. I don't actually know how accessible everything is, but we should have a little wander. Fantastic views out on the River Thames there, or the estuary to it. It's actually a beautiful day today. Winter's definitely kicking in now. It's definitely got a chill in the air. And the ride here was quite painful on a motorbike, not because it was overly cold, but just because motorways suck. Okay, so we're not allowed to climb on the walls. I wasn't going to do that. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. Let's have a look at what it would have looked like then. So that looks a little bit close to be that one there, or that one. Could be that one. Then there'd have been another one there, and then one here, which would have been the big one with the main gate. It's awesome, awesome place for a castle. You can really imagine how grand it would have been, and you can see why it would have been the king's favourite place to loiter, with these rolling hills going down to the estuary of the Thames. With the sun coming up in the morning, this would be an incredibly beautiful place. And with how round the towers were, it would have been quite majestical, I think. This thing is awesome. I like round towers. Square ones, everyone's got a square tower, haven't they? But round ones. Something that's kind of frustrating is that in about 6 miles in that direction there is another castle, and 3 more miles is another castle, and 2 more miles from that is another castle. But you've got that big stretch of water there with not a lot of opportunities for crossing it unless we head all the way back that way. Then you've got the Queen Elizabeth Bridge, which I came in through the Dartford Tunnel and I'm going back that way, but it's going to add a hell of a lot of stuff to my journey for me to go down and explore them. So it'll have to be done another day, which isn't a problem because we can always come back another day. Now look at this, this is really impressive. I really like this. I mean, it's been clogged up a bit to protect it so it doesn't crumble down with all those bricks in there, in between the stones. But you can really imagine how that would have been. That's awesome. So when you look at that hole there, I'm guessing that would have been a chimney. So it would have been a fireplace possibly. And you've got your big old window with another big old window. Another chimney here, I imagine. And that would have come down here, which would have been, I guess, I don't know, something important down here. Get some heat in it. Epic stuff. Obviously, it's very decrepit, but that doesn't take away its wonder. This is awesome stuff. And this one here would have been very similar to that, I imagine. Obviously it's a bit fallen down, and you can see it's on right on the piss, this one, so they've had to support it before it toppled any further. So they must have had to do some quite intensive works to this place to keep it safe for people to have a little wander around. And the English Heritage have done an awesome job of keeping this stuff available for us. But wowzers, that's a good old beastie tower, that, isn't it? That is pretty cool. I wonder how much taller it would have been. Oh, I'd have loved to have been here at dawn. Watch the sun come up. Got the sea out there. Is that the sea? No, that's not the sea, that's land. Sea is that way, yes. It was apparently used also as a tower to spot smugglers too. Now, I guess the River Thames and some of these muddy ways along here would have been rife with smugglers bringing stuff for folk who wanted something under the counter. So these things here, you had stuff like this at you had stuff like this at Dover Castle. And I'm not sure whether these would have been toilets or just holes for people to throw away water. So I'm not sure. Maybe someone who knows stuff can drop a comment in the video and let me know if this would have been for someone having a shit, or if this would have been for someone dropping some water and slops out of the castle. And because it comes external, it would have just come out here and just bugger off, and they'd not be interested in it anymore because it wouldn't be making the inside of their castle all stinky. Outside wouldn't be very nice, but hey. That is really impressive. Makes me kind of sad that it is ruined. I'd love to have seen this in its full glory. Okay, so here, that would have been the high tower, so that would have been the big tower here. And then you've got that one there, the one over there that's very fallen down. Then you've had big grand buildings in here, and I'm guessing this would have been, alright, okay, so there'd been another tower over there which is gone. Okay, so it's a landslip, and that's what's caused it all to go. So the person who built this, Hubert de Burgh, fell out with the king, and it was built on geologically unstable clay. So however pretty it was doomed for failure. And I guess with the extra weight of all these castle on the clay, you're just asking for trouble. And then you had landslips which displaced the south wall and caused a collapse of most of the northeast tower. So yeah, so all this just because they put it on squidgy ground. And you can't imagine it not being squidgy, can you really, when you're this close to the sea and what have you around it. So let's go and have a look at where that landslip would have been then. Well, you can see it, so there's a big part of castle missing. But that would have been quite a slip. I mean, we're not hugely high. But I guess the clay just wasn't suitable for it. And yeah, it's just kind of rolled off. Just rolled off. I'm falling down there. And these are the foundations for the buildings that were here. Ugh. Well, that was quite a cool visit. Really awesome tower that they've got still standing, and the other bits there are quite cool too, and really interesting that they got it so wrong when they put the castle there. I mean, obviously it's an incredibly beautiful place, but castles are supposed to be there for hundreds of years, and that one got ruined by nature very quickly because of a poor choice of location. But you can absolutely see why they chose it. And all these houses along here, I bet they all love the view that they wake up to each day. It would help put you in the right frame of mind for going to work, wouldn't it? Well, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool indeed. I'm guessing because it was such a short-lived castle that it doesn't have a huge history, although it was obviously quite important in the 100-year war, being so close to France. Okay, so lunch at McDonald's is not going to happen there. I am pretty hungry. It's like quarter past 3 now, so I'm going to find myself something to eat somewhere along the lines. Now, as with the way here, the way home is going to be just as boring predominantly, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Oh, there was something. There was a Salvation Army, not hostel, but thing there, which was really quite cool. They're doing their bit to help out people that are a little bit lost. And need some direction in their lives. And a really nice setup there. They had a little farm with some animals and stuff, as well as some grounds, which they're obviously teaching them how to function in the world a little bit better. But really cool. But by the way, right, if you're new to my channel, please, if you enjoy this stuff, subscribe, and that way when I post new videos up, you'll be one of the first to know. As with all my videos, if you like this content, give it a little thumbs up, drop in a little comment underneath as well. Let me know what it was that you liked about it. If you didn't, give it a little thumbs down. It's all good. But please do, if you do give it a little thumbs down, let me know what it was that you didn't like about it. Drop in a comment there too. I can't improve if you don't help me out on that way. Anyhow, the rest of this journey is going to be a bit poop, so I'm going to get rid of the cameras. I'm going to stop you having to listen to my voice any further. I'm going to sign out. Right, take care, ride safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that body. Rubber side down.